Okay, so today's video is all about designing small spaces. So whether you're living in a cozy apartment or in a compact room that you're just trying to maximize or to get the best out of, I got you covered. Okay, so this ultimate guide would actually help you to design small spaces that are not only functional but are also stylish. So first things first, when it comes to designing small spaces, planning is key. Like, you cannot just throw furniture around everywhere and just assume that your space will be beautiful or your space will just turn out all right. No, you have to be deliberate. Now, let's say it this way. Think about your space like a puzzle. Okay, every furniture needs to fit in well to be able to give like a beautiful picture. So it's very important that you plan and you deliberate about your space. What I would suggest is, why don't you try styling out your space on an app first? Get measurements of your space and then design like a floor plan of your space. You have apps that can actually help you do this. You have the Room Styler, you have the SketchUp app. You can just use those apps and try out a furniture layout on those apps before you commit, to buying those furniture and installing those furniture in your space. Well, if you already have the furniture, you can still experiment with those apps. Okay, why don't you just take pictures of those furniture and then use those apps to try different layouts and see how they turn out, or go the traditional way and try arranging the things yourself. Just try switching up things. The thing is, you're trying to do it, you might just stumble on the perfect layout that would be ideal for your space, or you could use your pen and pencil and paper to sketch out something and redesign your space. Or if you're at the other end and you're like, well, me, I'm not ready for all that drama, I'm not ready for app, I'm not ready for paper, I'm not ready for pencil, I'm your girl, right? I can help you with your layout. So you can just hit me up. I'm going to drop my email. Contact me. I can help you design like a furniture layout for your space, and you can now use that to design your space. When space is limited, multifunctional furniture are your best friend. Like, you shouldn't sleep on multifunctional furniture. And by this, I'm talking about furniture that serve more than one purpose. As a matter of fact, you should consider furniture that serve up to 3 purposes. Now, examples of this could be a sofa. So where a sofa bed, so when you're thinking about getting a sofa, instead of you just thinking about getting just a sofa that you could sit on, why not consider getting a sofa bed that could also serve as a sofa that you can sit on, but also as a bed if, for instance, you have guests over, or you just need an extra room or extra place to just rest and lie down. Or your sofa bed could also be a storage point where you could store things. Okay, so also have things like coffee table that have storage. So you want to consider those kind of items that can serve more than one function. Okay, so it will really help you to maximize your space when you have this kind of items. You could consider like shelves, mounted shelves. Okay, so it's giving your floor a lot of space because it's being hung, it's being mounted. So those are the kind of things that you can consider in optimizing your space if it's a small space. Another great tip is the use of colors. I would suggest you use light colors. Light tones or light colors actually provides this airy kind of feel. So you're looking like tones of whites, soft grays, and pastels. They can actually make your room feel larger. Mirrors do another trick. I've talked about mirror in one of my other videos. You want to grab that video and watch. You won't sleep on mirror in your space, especially if your space is small. Try and position mirrors opposite windows so that it can reflect natural light. It tends to give an illusion of space because it kind of reflects the light and bounces it off in your space. It just makes the space look bigger because it like gives a duplicate effect. For your lighting, I would suggest that you invest in 3 layers of lighting. You have your ambient light, you have your tax light, and then you have your accent light. Just make sure that you have enough lighting in your space. Light cannot be too much, especially if your space is small. Now, one of the most important aspects of small space design is decluttering. Okay, so clutter can make a room feel very cramped. So only keep the things that you really, really need. Like, trust me, every small space needs hidden storage. So you can actually hide those things that are not exactly serving a function on the shelf. So think about like bed drawers, floating shelves, I've said that earlier on, or furniture that double up as storage. So you can store up some of those things. If an item has to be displayed, ensure that it's serving a function. It could be an accent function, that is serving a beautifying function, or like a real proper function. Don't just keep things for keeping sake. Don't just have things for having sake. Okay, especially if you have a small space, you need to declutter and just ensure that you keep things to just essential things. Goal is to keep your surfaces very clear to maintain that open and spacious vibe. Then the last but not the least, don't forget to add your personality to your space. Okay, just because your space is small doesn't mean it cannot be stylish. Okay, so add a few key decor items to your space, maybe like a plant, an artwork, or even a statement rug. Just find something really unique and beautiful that speaks to your personality and just add it to your space. Now, the most important thing is that whatever it is you're adding shouldn't overwhelm the space. It should complement space, okay? So always make sure you leave your signature on your space. Now, don't overdo it. Don't overwhelm your space with whatever piece you're going to add. Just make sure that it's something really beautiful. The size is right for the space. And then always remember that less is more. All right, when you're designing small spaces, very important. And there you have it, guys. I hope these tips will actually help you to transform your space into something beautiful and functional. So go ahead and let me know, which of the tips will you be trying out first? Just share with me in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video, please go ahead and like it, share it, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.